Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you are in the world, and welcome to Danny's Detours, where we talk about anything and everything life related, and consciousness is our canvas. Welcome back to the channel, guys, and I'm out and about again with my two little friends, Bonnie and Clyde, the gruesome twosome. You already know who they are by now, guys. Your furry little friends, Paddy and Willow. Yeah, welcome back to the channel, guys. It's absolutely fantastic. Oh, I've just noticed they've cleared all this down here, trimmed it all down. Wow, I preferred it when it was all I like it when it's all overgrown, me. But anyway, yeah, welcome back to the channel, guys. It's absolutely fantastic to have you here again. To everyone who has liked and commented and subscribed to the channel, thank you so much. 161 now, guys. That number's trickling up now. It's like what I always stated in one of my previous episodes. The tortoise always wins the race. Do we go? Do you know what? Shall we? No, we'll go on this field actually. Yeah. But yeah, slow and steady wins the race, guys. As long as you turn up every day and just be the best version of yourself. Turn up and say what you are and know what you are. You already are great, you already are amazing, because when you come into this life you already was everything, you was anything. It was perfect. So yeah, just embody being that, guys. Wake up every day with gratitude, love, and just vibrate on the highest of utmost frequencies and you will not go wrong. But yeah, we're just off onto this backfield. And today, guys, yeah, I wanted to talk about diabetes. Obviously, I don't know if you guys know, well, some of you will know who are subscribers, but just wanted to have a bit of a chat about diabetes. Obviously, I'm type 1 diabetic, and I've been a diabetic now since, I think I got it when I was like in my just before I turned 16, and I'm 41 now. So what we talking? 20. God, my math. Wait, what is it now? Wait, oh my God, I'm embarrassing myself. 25 years, yeah, is it? Wait, quote me on that. 25. Yeah, 25. Yeah, let's just say 25 years or 26, something like that. But yeah, obviously I've had that, and you know, it was a really big, massive shock to my system when that happened. Obviously, you already know about, you know, I've had numerous different things thrown at me throughout my life, but you know, and I think, like, going back to it, a lot of my trauma, and I think where a lot of it comes from as well, is the victim mindset. Because I always, as soon as I got it, like, obviously I was at an age where, you know, you're wanting to go out with your friends, and you know, you're ready to start your life, aren't you, when you're a teenager? Because, you know, everything, you know, you're starting to look at girls and, you know, start drinking, going on the parks how we used to. You know, you already know the dance, guys. But yeah, and you know, just to get taken to the hospital, because I remember, like, my blood sugars were sky high, and I was actually you know, on the run up to getting diagnosed, because my mum was like, something's not right here. I was drinking like mass amount. Wow, was that a black butterfly, that then? What was that? Let's have a look, see if we can get it. Where's it gone, that? Let's have a look. Can you see that, guys? Look at the colour of that. Or it might be I don't even know what that was. It was like a cross between a dragonfly and a butterfly. Never seen one of them before. It was like black and turquoise. Wow. Anyway, yeah, sorry. Lost my train of thought there, but yeah. What was I saying now? Yeah, so I got it. Well, no, sorry, that was it. Obviously got took to the doctors and stuff like that, but on the run up to it, I was drinking mass amounts of fluid. Because what happens when your blood sugars, to anyone out there that is diabetic, comment, or, you know, reach out to me, you know, if you want to have a chat, whatever, and we can discuss it further. But anyway, because I'm guessing there probably will be. Obviously I'm type 1, so I'm on injections, but luckily now I have the sensors, and they help massively. Because what I used to have to do is prick my fingers all the time, And I used to hate doing that because, you know, it's just, I just always seen it like it was a burden, you know, at the time. And then I kind of like looked at it like that anyway with, you know, being diabetic, especially at that young age, because I thought, I always used to say, well, why me? Why has this happened to me? You know, and immediately from a young age. But I believe that all this has happened for a reason now, guys. And if anything, now I'm grateful for it, because it's enabled me to be more disciplined with my diet. It's enabled me to take extra focus and care on my health. Obviously on the run up to it, you know, because I was in trauma and I was feeling sorry for myself. But I put myself in that victim mindset. Do you know what I mean? And we're all guilty of doing this, not just through me being a diabetic, but, you know, it's only until the last couple of years that I've come out of this victim mindset. Because a lot of the time, guys, you know, we do this, don't we? Like, oh, we look outside towards our external world and we blame other people, or we blame, like, oh, it's like I can turn around and say, oh, you know, it's the world's fault that I'm diabetic, or oh, this, and I hate everyone. And, you know, you go into that victim mindset. But when you do that, you start to, obviously, you know, you start to vibrate on a low frequency, which makes you angry, resentful, you know, you're full of just hate, you know what I mean? You hate, and you hate because all it is merely a reflection, guys. Because if you've got to learn to love yourself irrelevant of what is wrong with you, because at the end of the day, right, we come from the divine. Yeah, this is the body. My soul is just using this body as a vehicle. This is all it is. It's as simple as that, guys. So basically the way you've got to look at it is, this is just an experience, you know. We are this consciousness, pure, unfiltered consciousness, having a human experience. So, you know, and the way that I view everything now is, everything in your life is for your life, for the experience, because we've been here so many times before. So, and this is one of the things that twigged in my head, clicked like a switch. It made me think, you know what, I'm not the victim, because it doesn't define me. Like, if you're addicted to drugs, or if, you know, pornography, whatever that is, yeah, that doesn't define who you are as a person, because that is not who you are, you know. And the minute you sort of like let this seep into your mindset, it kind of like, you have like a bit of an aha moment, if that makes sense. But yeah, and do you know, like, looking back to it now, because obviously I got it at the worst age, 15 years old, and obviously wanted to go out with my friends, blah blah blah. But, you know, and I hated myself for a long time, which means I didn't love myself. And when I say loving yourself, guys, that's not being arrogant. That's just like, because of where we come from, it's just pure unconditional love. And we look around now and we just see so many people resentful because they're focusing too much on the external of, like, the news, the media, or what's going on in their lives, because everything's designed to keep you in a cage, put you in a box, and make you feel small and insignificant, like you don't have any control over anything. Well, let me tell you this today, guys, you have control over anything and everything, because you already are pure unconditional love. You know, you already are that success, you already are that abundance, you already are that joy, you are everything. And never forget that, you know what I mean? So just, because this is coming from somebody who's, you know, I was like a really bad, you know, I've been suicidal a couple of times, and, you know, but I would obviously, you know, I've spoke about this in some of my previous videos and stuff like that, but I wouldn't, you know, the knowledge and wisdom that I have gained through these experiences has made me so much stronger. You know, with the diabetes, with meningitis, my son Connor getting autism, you know, I've had so many things thrown at me. But you know what, I thank the universe for this, because the universe was building me up, wasn't punishing me. The universe was preparing me. Isn't that right, Willow? Oh, she's a little darling, aren't you? You're beautiful, aren't you? Yeah, sorry guys, but got to get a few shots of the doggies in. But yeah, and it just made me think and made me realise that, do you know what, everything starts from within. You've got to get up every day, say what you are, know what you are, put it out into the universe and feel it like you already have it, and just be grateful and thankful. Because when we start to use these daily methods, it's like on one of my previous episodes, guys, right? And I'm still practicing this now, and I'm seeing the benefits from it massively, giving me so much more confidence, enabling me to believe in myself. Because at the end of the day, no one else is going to believe in you until you believe in you. Because once you believe in yourself, you are then reflecting that out to the universe. You are a mirror, and then everyone will look at you and go, wow, he believes in himself, so I believe in him. Yeah, you're going to get people, naysayers, or the ones that look and you think, oh, look at him. Listen, you can't make everybody like you, guys, because we live in a world where there's duality, where there's north, there is south, where there's good, there is bad. But we need this because it's the yin to our yang. You know, it's the moon, sorry, the sun rising, which is our star sign, to the moon at night time. Everything is duality, guys, and the minute we start to realize this and pick up and understand how the universe works, we can use it to our advantages, because we are the universe expressed out. So yeah, but anyway, just a few things that I wanted to talk about there, but regarding my diabetes and stuff like that. And anyone who, you know, if there's anyone out there struggling with their diabetes, this is why I'm always out every day walking, guys, with the dogs, because it's very good for keeping my blood sugars and stuff like that under control. But I don't let it limit me, you know. And I went through a lot of pain and trauma, and I hated myself. Basically, like, this is why I went on the drugs and the gambling, because I was running away from who I truly was. Because I define myself as being that person that I hated through having diabetes. But at the end of the day, that is not who I am. And the minute it's like, the way I look at it now is I use it as a superpower, you know, because I look at that and think, wow, I've been through all these things, and I look at how far I've come, and look how further I'm going to go. Because I've already said in my mind where I'm going, who I am, and what I'm going to achieve. I already know I'm successful, guys, and you've got to get up every day and say this. This is not arrogance, this is just you believing in yourself. So yeah, but I think we're going to leave it at that one, guys. Thank you so much to everyone who's liked, commented and subscribed to the channel. If you have not done so, please, I do invite you to do so. All the links to my socials are down below in the description on my main channel. To all the new subscribers out there, welcome. I think if you go back to some of my previous content, you will really enjoy it. But for me, Paddy, who's wandered off, and the beautiful darling Willow, hope you have a fantastic day. Love you loads.